What's up, you guys? Sim here with a new video today, and we're here to do the first episode of Back in the Day. Don't be confused with Back in the Day, the deck series. Back in the Day is going to be a segment where we go over really old cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Mostly cards that have been put on the Forbidden and Limited list, mostly the banned cards, the cards that are forbidden and that you cannot use in our current format. And most of these cards you have not been able to use for multiple years due to their just vast power that they had in the game and the way they broke game mechanics even early on in Yu-Gi-Oh! The first one we're going to do, as you guys can see, is Butterfly Dagger Elma. Shout out to my boy Gage X Scapegoat. He suggested this card. I'm going to talk to you guys about this card, why it was banned. I'm actually going to show you guys the example so you know that I'm not lying as to why this card was so powerful. So you look at this card, they're showing the one from Legendary Collection Yugi's World. It did come out earlier as a super, and it was banned pretty early on. I don't remember the exact year it was banned, but it was banned very, very early on, and the reason being is due to what it could be used in, what cards it could be used in conjunction with, and it's just overall power to let you win games in alternate forms compared to reducing your opponent's life points to 0 in like a standard duel. We're going to start with first its effect. It says the equipped monster gains 300. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard while equipped, you can return this card to the hand. So you guys may be wondering, why on earth would this card be banned? It's nothing more than a simple equip card that adds 300 attack, which isn't much, and if it goes to the graveyard, you just add it back to your hand. So you may think, oh, I guess that's kind of good. It's a reusable equip card that keeps giving my monster 300, but is that really ban worthy? In most Yu-Gi-Oh terms, it's not, because it's just a simple equip card. If they banish it, it doesn't come back. Even if it does come back, like, it's only adding 300. 300 isn't much. What was it? Like, most cards, most equipped cards would be stuff that would add maybe. I mean, Acts of Despair added 1,000, and I mean that card was better than this. It added 1,000. I mean, 1,000 is 700 more than 300. Why, would this card be banned? Well, I'm gonna tell you guys. The reason why this card was banned was because of Gearfried the Iron Knight, the oh so loyal monster of Joey Wheeler's in the show. You guys may be thinking, why on earth Gearfried? Why of all cards? Well, Gearfried reads it's unaffected by pretty much all equip cards. So equip cards don't work on it. So you guys be thinking, okay, you summon Gearfried, you activate Butterfly Dagger Elma, it falls off, you add back Elma. Why is that broken? Well, we're going to get into it, you guys. So I'm going to show you guys the exact reason why this card was banned. So you guys can see, I have pulled up the Butterfly Dagger Elma OTK because there are OTKs with this deck. So, as you guys can read, the Butterfly Dagger Elma OTK is a one-turn kill. It was in traditional format, and the way you would do it is you needed, like it mentions, Butterfly Dagger Elma, Gearfried the Iron Knight, and there are three main OTKs that can be done with it. There is Exodia, which is, obviously you guys know, you draw all 5 pieces of Exodia. There's Fire Princess, which does burn damage, and there's Chaos Emperor, Envoy of the Beginning burn, and Magical Marionette beatdown. The one I want to focus on, though, is the Exodia one. So basically the way this works is you get Gearfried the Iron Knight and Royal Magical Library face up on the field. You equip Gearfried with the Elma, which adds a counter to Royal Magical Library. Elma is sent to the graveyard. It returns it to your hand, and you just keep repeating this process, drawing a card every 3 times thanks to Royal Magical Library's effect. Theoretically, you can draw your entire deck along with Exodia and win the duel. You can use the combo as many times as you would like during your turn. If you don't want to take risks about your opponent destroying one monster, you should use, they add, just other things you can add in, like Ultimate Offering, Double Summon, etc. But the basic combo is get Gearfried, get Royal Magical Library, activate Elma. It puts a counter, Elma falls off, add it back, rinse and repeat 3 times, draw a card, keep drawing, keep drawing, keep drawing, until you basically draw all 5 pieces of Exodia. So that's basically the way it works. The next one is the Fire Princess OTK. You use the 4 cards, Butterfly Dagger Elma, Fire Princess, Gearfried the Iron Knight, and Spell Absorption. So what you do is you first activate Spell Absorption, then you summon Gearfried, activate the Elma, engage 500 points, equip it to Gearfried. His ability will destroy Elma, send to the graveyard. Elma activates, returning it to your hand. You repeat the last 3 steps to receive lots of life points for the Fire Princess to destroy your opponent. If you repeat this process 16 times in succession, you win. I'm actually going to click on Fire Princess just for those of you who don't know what it does. So what Fire Princess does is, whoops, went a little too far, but each time your opponent, let's see, each time you gain life points, you inflict 500 to your opponent. So basically 16 times 500 is 8,000 exact. So that's how you beat your opponent. So that is the 3-card combo, the 4-card combo for that. Next is the Magical Marionette. I'm not really going to focus on those. Those weren't really as important. I guess the last one we'll talk about is the Chaos Emperor Dragon. So what you do is you just have the same cards, Gearfried, you have Royal Magical Library, and you just keep drawing cards. Has 3 counters on it, and basically you can use cards like Graceful Charity or Darkness Approaches. Then when you summon the Chaos Emperor Dragon, you just burn him to death. So basically, that's what ends up happening, and you just burn your opponent, I guess, for games. So there's Tempest Magician. There's a lot of other things. I can leave this in the description if you guys want to read as to why that card was banned. But yeah, so that is the first episode, you guys. Butterfly Dagger Elma, one of the OG cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! One of the probably most nostalgic cards. A lot of players who haven't been playing this game as long definitely don't know what this card is. You probably read the Forbidden Limited list and I wonder what that card is. Well, now you know. That is why this card was banned, and that's why we'll probably never see it again in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Royal Magical Library still at 3, Gearfried still at 3, Rhoda still at 1. You can still pull off the combo. Exodia is still in existence. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to show your support by smashing that like button. Let me know any other cards you would like me to cover here on Back in the Day. We're going to basically go down the Forbidden Limited list. I'm just going to pick it random unless you guys have suggestions. I would really prefer your suggestions so that you know what to look forward to. I think this was a really cool card to start with. Just a lot of people didn't know why it was banned, and now you do. New players that never heard of this card, now you know why cards get banned and have been forbidden for multiple years. I believe this card's been banned at least 10 years, so kind of crazy when you think about it, because most cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Have just recently been banned, for several years. But we're talking a whole decade of not being able to play this card, so pretty crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment for the next episode you want to see. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.